Let's give praise to Jason Verrett. This is the first time I've seen a full healthy training camp offseason to him. He was healthy in offseason in the OTAs too. He is the best cornerback I've ever seen on this team by far. When he gets beat, he's right there. And it's like he'll have 2 pass breakups afterward in camp to make up for it. He's a joy to watch.
Yeah. I wanted to do this topic, and obviously you're in camp. I think Jason Verrett is getting the Jimmy Ward, Jaquaski Tart treatment of the last couple of years, where they're a footnote for everybody that, oh yeah, Jaquaski Tart had a pass breakup, or Jimmy Ward had great coverage on this play, or Jason Verrett had terrific coverage, didn't get beat, whatever, and it's consistent every practice, but nobody sits and praises and sits and highlights the fact that, wow, the Niners have this top 10 cornerback who who came off a season where he played like a top 10 cornerback and seems trending that way again if he stays healthy. So I wanted to touch on it because it feels like every camp there's some report about Jason Verrett having another great practice, not getting beat or getting beat once maybe. And if somebody made a catch, they're automatically and you're good if they make a catch on Jason Verrett. And it might be their only catch of practice, but you'll go, Kevin White beat Jason Verrett once for a specific catch and he's now in your good, you know?
Hell yeah.
So that just tells you how good Jason Verrett is. I'm glad you called him the best corner you've ever seen because I also think the way he played last year was definitely deserving of that praise. I mean, Fred Warner and Jimmy Ward were obviously both spectacular last year, but what really changed this defense for Robert Saleh and allowed him to get as creative as possible was having Jason Verrett. I mean, just look at the difference in the week 1 game plan versus Arizona compared to week 16 versus Arizona.
16.
He was, look at how physical they were with DeAndre Hopkins. And you're not scared to press DeAndre Hopkins when you know you have a corner that can stick with him. And that's who Jason Verrett is. Right. So, yeah.
Remember how far off Emmanuel Mosley played from Hopkins week 1?
Yeah.
They don't do that with Verrett.
They gave him free access on outs.
Yeah,
they gave it to him. And and so he's an absolute beast. Jason Verrett absolutely is. And I'm really excited to see what he does this season because I think he can be maybe an all-pro if all things go right.
Yeah, I think so too. And so far, no setbacks. He had 1 day off. He's good. Sebastian says, how does this
He's
team
had no
change?
maintenance days.
None. Sebastian says, how does this team change if Jason never broke out?
Yeah, they have a lot of issues if he never broke out with Richard Sherman getting hurt week 1. Akello was basically out.
Akello,
Emmanuel Mosley had a bad concussion last year.
True.
Yeah.
Cornerback depth is scary. They need to address it. Well, they tried with rookies in the mid rounds, but I don't know. I still think that they're basically their number 3 corner on the outside is Dante. Well, their first corner off the bench at every position is Dante Johnson.
Yeah.
Inside, outside.
Because he was their replacement in the slot for when Jamar Taylor tore his ACL last year.
So we'll have to see. Ambry Thomas, I mean, taking him when he had a year off, it seems like he is going to be a while.